a clock ticking, transitioning between various time zones. The concept of time has always fascinated humanity. From ancient sundials to modern atomic clocks, our methods of tracking time have evolved significantly. But one of the most intriguing aspects of our timekeeping is the practice of daylight saving time. On February 9, 1942, a significant change in how we manage time was officially adopted across the United States. This was a period marked by global conflict and rapid technological advancements. Daylight saving time was instituted nationwide during World War II, and it was called wartime. But why did this happen? The answer lies in the need to conserve resources during a time of great scarcity and uncertainty. During the war, the U.S. government, led by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, introduced this idea to conserve fuel. The rationale was simple. By shifting the clocks forward, people would have more daylight in the evening hours, reducing the need for artificial lighting and thereby saving precious fuel for the war effort. It was inspired by earlier practices during World War I, where Congress shifted time to better utilize daylight and resources. This earlier experiment had shown that such a shift could indeed lead to significant savings in energy consumption. In fact, the first nationwide time shift came in 1918 with the Standard Time Act, but it was only meant to last through the war. This act was a bold move, reflecting the urgency and innovative spirit of the times. However, many states kept the practice alive, adjusting clocks in the spring and fall. This patchwork approach led to a confusing array of local time changes, with different regions adopting different schedules. Fast forward to 1942, as World War II raged on. The need for a unified approach to timekeeping became even more apparent. The government made the switch permanent for the entire year, hoping to reduce the demand for artificial lighting and fuel. This decision was part of a broader strategy to ensure that every possible resource was directed towards the war effort. This change stayed in place until September 30th, 1945. With the end of the war, the urgency for such measures diminished, and the country returned to its pre-war timekeeping practices. But the debate didn't end there. The inconsistencies in timekeeping across different states continued to cause confusion and inefficiencies. In 1966, the U.S. Congress finally passed a law that set a standard time across the country, replacing the patchwork of local time changes. This law, known as the Uniform Time Act, aimed to bring order and predictability to the nation's timekeeping. Today, daylight saving time remains a topic of debate, but its origin in wartime resource management reminds us of the surprising connections between history and our everyday routines. Whether you love it or hate it, daylight saving time is a testament to our ability to adapt and innovate in the face of challenges. Follow, like, and share for more on this day in history.